Hello, everybody. Crips here, and as always, thanks for joining me. All right, text in After Effects. How do we create it? Very simple to do. Stick around. I'll do this in a few tutorials. I'll show you how to animate it, presets, and whatnot. But let's begin by doing something simple and creating text. Here we go. First, I need to create a new composition. So I'm going to use the new composition icon here. Yes, I'm going to just stay with the default settings, press OK. Now the cool thing with doing text, you don't need to create a layer. As soon as you type, it creates the layer for you. Now let's do that. Let's go up here to our menus icon, and I'm going to use the text tool here, or the letter T. Click on it to highlight it. And now I'm going to do I'm going to create a bounding box. I'm going to click and drag like so. Now as soon as I release, I can then begin typing. It doesn't matter what it is. And let me just change that font size. It's ridiculously small. Now, I'll show you how to use this in a minute. Don't pay any attention to this right now. All right, so here we go. Now, the reason why I might use a bounding box, no matter what I type, it automatically keeps everything inside that box, like so. Hee 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 hee. All right, now, but if I resize this bounding box simply by grabbing one of the nodes, it still keeps everything inside that box. Now, even though the letters are disappearing, they technically are still there. Now, I know that they're still there because I'll try and zoom in. There's a very faint plus sign in this on this node here, and that tells me that there is more text, but it's hidden. All right, and let's just drag that out again. If I want to replace or move this, I just stay outside that bounding box, click and drag it to wherever I want it. And that is the bounding box feature. So that's one way of doing it. Let's delete this layer. I don't like it. All right, second way to do it, stay with the T, highlight the T, click once anywhere, and then just start typing. Like so. Once I have it, I can just, same thing, I can just, move it around. But now to move it around, I need to stay within the box. If I go outside the box, nothing happens, okay? And then I can resize the nodes here, but you'll see that it just resizes everything. That's cool. And I can also resize it a different way. And I'm going to use that by using the character window. Now, if you don't see the character window, which is here, you go into your letter T, and then you'll see a new icon pop up. And this basically toggles the paragraphs on and off. So you get the character window and you get the paragraph window here. So once you have the paragraph windows, it's just like anything. If you use Microsoft Word or Office, they look identical. This is where I resize my letters, just like I did with the nodes, but this just works out a little bit better. And I can also change the font. So let's do that. I'm going to highlight the font or the letters now, grips. I'm going to go over here, click on it once. Now it creates a golden box around this. That means that this properties is active. I can use my mouse wheel or the up and down keys, and I can scroll through looking for the font that I like so. Okay, so that's how I can change the font. Now, everything else is the same. This is the size. If I have more than 2 lines, I can change the spacing. I can also change the spacing of the letters itself, as you can see. So I've got a lot of things I can do here. Like I said, if you use Microsoft Word or Office or anything of those features, it is identical. Now, obviously, there's 2 things I can do here as well. I can change the fill color, which is what the font is made from. Over here, I have 2 boxes. The one at the front is the fill box. If I click on it once, the color text color opens up, and this works in real time. As I move this around, it updates it automatically or in real time. So it's going to go to red and so forth. That's pig blue. There you go. So then I press OK. So I'm happy with that. Now I can also create a stroke or a pen line or the outer stroke. First I need to click on it once, and that brings the stroke to the front. And I can then change the stroke. Right now it's white. Let's change that. Same thing. Click on it once, and I'm just going to change it to black. Okay. And then once I have black, I can then change the thickness of the stroke. There's 2 things. I can do stroke over fill. So as I'm increasing, it's going to take over the black letters as well, the blue. If I don't want that, I can do fill over stroke, and it does the opposite. It just keeps the fill colors there, but basically the stroke is behind the letters, and that is how I can then change that as well. Paragraph is very simple. If I have more than 1 line of text, I can then center that text. So let's just, let's move that around, and I just use the paragraph, so center. So there you go. And it's very similar to any other text program. And that is my friends, sorry, that is how we can create text in Adobe After Effects. In my next tutorial, I will show you how you can animate your text. And as always, thanks for watching.